have an appointment with the perinatologist today. It's my second appointment with them, but it's just a follow-up appointment because they saw something called like a foci and they wanted to make sure everything was okay, and they did, but they still require like a follow-up for protocol. So that's what we're doing now. Hopefully everything's okay, and they'll also tell me the size of my baby. We just left the perinatologist, so everything looks good as far as like Mello. He looks healthy. There's no issues. It was just a follow-up appointment. But they did check the weight because I had concerns with that since Leia was 9 pounds 2 ounces. And when they checked, of course, Mello was measuring large. They have him like 80 something percentile, and biggest part is his head, which is like the hardest part to come out. It did make me a little emotional just because my labor with Leia was really hard. I'm crying again. Okay, it was hard, and I just don't want to go through that again since I'm trying to unmedicated birth, and I don't want to end up with a C. Oh God, I can't do this. Okay, I think I got myself together. So I was just saying that my labor was very difficult with Leia. She was large, she was OP in a bad position. I was on Pitocin, and it was just very long and strenuous, and I ended up with a C-section even though I tried to push. So, you know, of course, being that I'm trying to do it unmedicated and I'm trying to do a VBAC, I don't want to encounter the same problem again. And knowing that Mello is on the larger side is a little discouraging, but I still have to remain optimistic. Nothing I do, think, or say is going to change his size. I'm just going to prepare the best I can and try it the same way. And let's just hope things come out better. At least if he's in a better position, things will be better. So we'll see. I'll find out his size one more time and go from there. So we're currently heading to the 36-week appointment. So they just have to they're gonna do like a thorough ultrasound, update me with the weight again, and do a GBS test, and just like a regular checkup and stuff. So we'll see how this one goes. They didn't let us record the ultrasound, so we couldn't show you guys what was on there, but basically he's big, super big, extremely big. His head is measuring 41 weeks and 6 days. Yeah. Yo, that was a total hot mess. Like, I don't even know what to make of that appointment. The only thing I'm happy about is that I'm in the car and not admitted to a hospital room being induced. First off, we got the ultrasound done, but it seemed like it was by an ultrasound tech who was in training. There was the girl who was doing my belly was, slow and like asking questions, and then there was a person behind her who was trying to help her figure it out. So let's just start there. And then they measured everything, but they just sounded very unsure. They never got an estimated fetal weight, which is the estimate of the weight of my baby. They never got that. I heard them whispering, saying like maybe it was too far out of range to get it. What do you mean? So I don't know what he might weigh. They're waiting on the official report. And they also told me that his head appears to be so large that they're going to send me back to the perinatologist to do a follow-up appointment. And if it is as large as it seems, I may possibly have to get induced or get a C-section. I don't even understand. But the only thing that I'm like looking forward to, or is keeping me optimistic, is that I feel like they didn't know what the hell they were doing, and that I went to the perinatologist already and they didn't see an issue. They also mentioned like, could there be an issue with his actual head, which is making it so large, because it's like the largest part of his body, larger than normal. I'm out of range, by the way. I'm like beyond 99 percentile with his head size. So just, I don't know. I don't even know what to say other than that was a hot mess.
I just hope nothing wrong with my baby head.
Yeah.
They kept saying the head is big. In my head, I'm like, what do they mean?
Yeah, okay, his head is big. Next. What does that mean? Like, yeah, it's big, and what? Ever since we've been taking ultrasound since like 18 weeks, his head has been the largest part of his body. So it's not like this is like a new finding. I guess it's just at this point it's so large that they're concerned. We'll go back to the perinatologist and go from there. Hopefully my next update is not that I'm getting a C-section or getting induced. You never know with babies. Here we are again with another update. I ended up having a follow-up appointment with a perinatologist, and that was today. So we went there, and there was a concern about there's like a cystic mass in the brain. It was fairly small. It is there, it is present. The perinatologist saw it, but she's saying that she's not really concerned about it. She doesn't see any other issues with the surrounding structures. So that was one thing that was kind of crossed off. The second thing was the size of the baby and the size of his head. The concern with it is just that it's growing so rapidly. Like, he's always been on the bigger side, but the jump from when I was there 3 or 4 weeks ago to where it is now is like the quickest growth she's seen in such a short amount of time. And she's saying that doesn't mean that anything is wrong. That could just be genetically like how he grows or how my babies grow. But it's just very fast, so it's something that she just would like to follow, and we're gonna check again like a week from now to see how it is, and then I have an OB appointment too. So at this point, it's really just taking it day by day, following the growth, making sure there's no changes, and going from there. There's still a possibility of recommending induction. There's still a possibility of recommending a C-section, and there's still a possibility of me delivering vaginally. I just really don't know, and at this point, I don't even care. Like, I was really gung-ho about doing a VBAC, but at this point, I just want him to come out and be healthy. I don't care how he comes out, just as long as the both of us are good in the end of it. So that's where I'm at right now. We will see next week. I just know I'm not ready yet. I need like 3 days to prepare, get my stuff together. But this is really pushing me to have everything like squared away so that whenever he comes, I'm 100% ready. So that's gonna be like my main priority this weekend. And we'll just continue to follow up and see how it goes.
After Father's Day.
After Father's Day, a little bit before today, I gotta do some stuff. So we'll see. You know, the thing with these babies is to just, you don't know, and everything's a guessing game because they're inside the belly. I'll let you guys know how it goes, and I'll keep you guys updated.